Hello guys, Awake patch just hit Maplestory Southeast Asia, which means we get a new skill on every job, except for Zen, RIP Zen. So in this video I just want to share my thoughts on the new skill, as well as share my optimal rotation combo on the skills. So let's go ahead, and first I'm gonna do a damage test without the new skill. Let's just take it out here. And here is what I usually do in an ideal situation, okay? I will use the Earth Chain and I will spam it on the dummy. And then when this is charged up, I will use the Magic Calabash skill together with the Gold Cudgel and Rock Chain. So most of the time I'll use this Rock Chain together with the bottle, or use the swing with the bottle. I usually don't use them separately. So let's just go ahead and do a damage test. And I will only be using the Butterfly Dream and the clone here. I will not be using other 5th job skills to keep the damage test simple, right? So let's just go ahead and pop the energy, buff Butterfly, buff Clone, summon the Vortex, summon the Chasing Ghost, then let's start. Use Rock Chain and bottle together. And then use Rock Chain, bottle and swing together. There we go, that's 30 seconds. Let's take a look. Rank the damage by... So as you can see, 36% of the damage comes from the Earth Chain, and then the Vortex does 14%, the Summon does 12%, the Chasing Ghost does 11%, and Butterfly does 9%, and the rest is just whatever. So if you take a look at this, you add 9% with 11% is 20%, 23%, 23% and 37%. So you have 47%. So you have basically half of your damage is from the summons and things that you don't control. So after doing a few damage tests, I realized it doesn't really matter what kind of damage combo I'm using. If I'm using this together with the bottle, or if I'm using the rock together with the bottle, or if I'm just simply spamming a weird skill, right? It doesn't really make a huge impact on the DPS, because half of your DPS is on the summons. But that being said, if you really have to choose one most optimal DPS, it would be using the Rock Chain whenever it's off cooldown together with the bottle throwing skill. I did a few damage tests and that's the optimal combo that I realized. But it's only better by 2% margin, so just use whatever skill you feel comfortable in bossing, right? Because when you're in bossing, you have to move around. The boss is not stationary most of the time unless it's Lucid or Wheel phase 3. When you're jumping around, the swing is nice to use, and then the Rock Chain also acts like a teleport, so you can use it to teleport through barriers. Sometimes you will find it useful to keep it off cooldown, to use it as a mobility skill. And then there are situations you want to fly, and then you will want to use the Heaven Chain, and you will float around and do stuff. So there really isn't a best combo in bossing, so just do whatever you feel like. Now let's go ahead and equip the new skill and do another damage test. Once again, let's take a look at the new skill. What it does is that it will activate an attack every 5 seconds if you are attacking. That's the passive effect of this skill. And it also comes with an active effect. When you activate it, it lasts for 30 seconds, and then the cooldown will reduce from 5 seconds to 2 seconds. So it will just activate slightly more often. Let's go ahead and do a damage test with this new skill. Let's remember the previous damage test is 1.45 trillion. Right. Okay, let's go. Just pop the energy, butterfly dream, clone, summon a vortex, summon a chasing ghost, and activate this new skill. Let's go. What this new skill also does is that it will reset your swing and rock chain when it reaches elemental 3. So you get to use them slightly more often, and that might just increase your DPS by a little bit. Okay, that's 30 seconds. Just cancel all this and take a look at the damage. Alright, let's take a look at the damage. Let's rank the damage by the percentage. Just now the damage was 1.45 trillion. Now it's 1.6, 1.7 trillion. So basically, your damage is increased by 1.7. Oops, let me just get my calculator. 1.7 divided by 1.45. Yeah, that's around 17% DPS increase. Yep. So let's take a look. This new skill takes about 12% of the DPS. That's almost about the same as the vortex. And then, yeah, I get to use the swing skill a bit more often. I get to use the bottle a little bit more often. But yeah, basically that's it. Another effect that maybe you don't realize is when you have this tiger summoned regularly. Oops, the dummy died. Let me just summon another one. Normally, if you have the tiger out, it will just attack every 3 seconds, like you can see right here. So, going back to the optimal combo, if we're just doing the Earth Chain spam, we don't really reach level 3 Link. So the tiger will always be doing this. But another effect of the tiger is that when you reach level 3 Link, let's say we use a human skill, the tiger will use a different type of attack. As you can see, it's less lines, but it activates 4 to 5 times more. So in a situation where you are capping and you use this new skill, you will keep reaching level 3 Link, and the tiger will just activate more lines of attack. That will be beneficial, let's say, if you're doing Lucid or other bosses where you can easily cap. So that's another benefit of this new skill. All in all, it increased the tiger's damage about 25% to 30% after I did a test the other day. So that's another benefit of the new skill. And besides that, a little known fact, when you reach level 3 Link on Hoyan, you actually get 3% max HP and MP recovery. So this new skill will help you reach level 3 Link, and it will just kind of increase your HP recovery rate a little bit in the boss. I don't think it really matters that much, but it's good to have nonetheless. So that's almost about it for the new skill. I think it's a generally good skill. It provides a lot of utility. It's very hassle-free. There's nothing that you need to manage about a new skill. It's a 100-second cooldown, just pop it whenever off cooldown. Every 5th job burst cycle is 200 seconds, so you can use it once with the 5th job burst and then use it another time, and then by the time it's up you can use another round of burst again. It's very easy to manage. It doesn't consume any of your scroll power or talisman power, so you don't have to worry about anything there as well. In general, it increases DPS of Hoyan by 9 to 10% every burst cycle together with the utility that it provides. I think it's a great skill, and to be honest, I think it looks quite good. So there you have it, my thoughts on the new skill and optimal combo. If you have any questions, maybe just leave a comment below. I'm considering doing an introduction video on Houyang to talk about the skills from another basic perspective, and also talk about the inner ability, and yeah, that's most it. I just want to talk about the inner ability and some skills. By the way, the best inner ability on Houyang, I think, is passive skill level +1, because as you can see, I don't have decent combat order arm, and all this skill is already +1. It gives some final damage and crit damage. I think it's better than boss damage. Maybe I can make another video about that too. But that's it. Thank you for watching.